Welcome to the channel, Payne the Patoot here, and another Tarkov tip. Most of the people that will probably know this stuff already, but this is meant for more beginners. And what it is about is ammunition and mags and loading them. Um, so I'm going to cover doing a preset and then also mixing your magazine loadouts. So in hardcore, which we are currently in, the supply of good ammo is very limited because there's no flea market, but this tip could actually do with even in the non-wipe time when you got flea and whatever. So of course you should know that any piece of ammo, if you right click it and inspect it, will come up with its main stats, penetration, and damage. Those are the two. Also gives you the caliber, of course. So you're looking for ammo. The higher the penetration, the better. Basically, here it's giving you its potential against different types of body armor. So level 1, 2, and 3 body armor is very high instance of penetration, and then level 4, 5, and 6 plates mainly are armor, very low chance of actually being able to penetrate it in every shot that hits it. And then once it penetrates, you get a subset of damage. If there was no armor, if you hit him in the leg, then you'd get the full 56. But each one of these bullets has its own version of that. So here, 42 and 55. So almost the same damage, but 42 penetration for the 7N40. And you can see here now level 4 armor has a very high chance of getting pen. We can look here at BS 54 and 45, so less damage but high penetration. And you can see that BS ammo is good up to level 5 and even has a low chance of penetration in level 6. You won't often see people running level 6 anything, but just so you know. So those are the various types of ammunition I have available for this mag, which is 545 by 39. So what do we do to it? So you can see here that I have very little of the two top pens, which is the 7N40 and the BS. I have more of the BT, the PP, and the PS. So the BT is 37 and 54. You can see it's good up to level 3 armor and maybe even into level 4. And the PP, that was up BT, the PP is up to level 3 armor, and again level 4 is low. So I have more of that, and that's typically what you'll run into early in the game or whatever until you can access them. So in order to extend your magazines, this is a 30 round magazine. Did I look at the PS? Yeah, 2856. It's only good for level 3. But what you can do to extend your magazines is um, basically split how you load them. So let's say here we have this magazine. I got 12 rounds of the better ammunition, so I'm going to put the top 12 rounds in this magazine to be this. So 12 from 30 equals 18 left. So if you go control and click on and then drag, it comes up with this little screen. So I'm looking for 18 there. So it split it. So I put 18 here and then 12 here. And there you have a very effective magazine against most players. Okay. So another way, just so you can, if you don't already know, to load a mag is if you click on the load ammo, it shows you how many rounds of each type. It doesn't allow me to select how many rounds to do, but you can just, if I was just going to go low end, I could just pick like PS and it would fill it with PS ammunition. So unload there. Now the other thing you can do is create a load from a preset. So here you can create a preset, and this is a visual representation of your magazine. I've already created one. Now I'm going to do loadout number 2. So what am I going to do here? I have 6 rounds of BS, so I'll go BS, and then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I've got some BT here. Oops. some BT here, and I will go with I'm going to go with 10 rounds of that. But I'm creating a custom loadout for the mag. And then the rest of it, so that's 16. So 16 from 30 is 14 left. So then I'm going to drag that. Oh, okay, PS there, and I will do 14. Oops, 14. So there's my full magazine. Um, I can then save it, and it will now create this magazine loadout, and there you go. So then if I have an empty mag, this will speed up the process of getting ready for raids. Is just go from the preset, and I'll load. There's magazine 2, it's all loaded. So if I had multiple magazines here that were ready to be loaded, I could just bang, 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 and I'd be ready to go into a game. So there's some tips. Tip number 1 is split your magazine loads. If you don't have a lot of good ammunition, split them. Put the high pen at the top and the rest of it down below. Most armor in the game can be penetrated by, doesn't matter what armor it is, it can eventually be penetrated. It's just getting enough bullets on target before you die. So the higher the penetration, the higher the chance of going through the body armor, and it is only a chance, and then you do damage once you're in. So I always split my mags when I don't have a lot of really good ammunition. I split my mags between the top rounds are going to be high pen and the low rounds are going to be whatever I have left over, and that'll get the most out of you, out of what equipment you have. And of course, you can create presets, various types, and this allows you to just load magazines quicker to get back into the game if you want to do. So there's my quick tip on magazines and loading them. Thanks.